Okay, welcome to the live stream. And gonna go to ChatGPT and we can begin our Egyptian vacation here. If you want to see me mess around with any of my other AI tools I made here, let me know. But right now, we're doing the interactive realistic space-time simulator. See if we got any of that on yet. So the idea here is to be able to like do any different interactions. Like if you want to do something silly or you want to take a closer look at something. I think maybe one of the silly things I'm gonna do is try to climb the pyramid and see what happens. See if they come arrest me or something. But let's go and get into it here. So let's see. Let's go to Egypt and explore the pyramids. Let's say let's vacation because this is basically supposed to be a virtual vacation. I don't know if that'll change what we get out of this at all. But see, I'll put this up here so it's out of the way. So our vacation begins. I think. Yep, here we go.
You arrive at the breathtaking Great Pyramids of Giza, towering majestically over the vast desert sands. The Sphinx stands guard nearby, its ancient face watching over the steady stream of tourists. Some visitors are taking photos, while others are exploring the surroundings. Camels adorned with colorful saddles rest nearby, ready to offer a ride. What would you like to do first? Perhaps take a closer look at the pyramids, visit the Sphinx, or maybe take a camel ride. The choice is yours.
Well, let's take a camel ride to the Sphinx. I think I'm gonna do normal stuff for a little bit and see if we got anybody on here. Okay, I guess not yet. So do normal stuff and then we might be a little silly here. Let's try this here. This may work better. One thing you may want to do on here is make it a little more like describe things in detail a little bit more. But other than that, it's pretty good. Actually, maybe good in the short form. Which way do y'all prefer? So if y'all can't comment here, actually make sure comments are on. Okay, yep, comments are on. And if you're watching this later, feel free to comment in the video which way you'd prefer me do it. Like, you like the shorter form or you like it in more detail. So let's see what happened now.
You mount a camel with a vibrant, colorful saddle and begin your journey towards the Sphinx. The ride is gentle yet exhilarating as you take in the vast desert landscape. The Sphinx grows larger with each step, its timeless gaze fixed on the horizon. Other tourists are also riding camels or walking nearby, adding to the lively atmosphere. As you approach the Sphinx, what would you like to do next? Explore the Sphinx up close, take some photographs, or perhaps visit one of the nearby pyramids. The adventure continues.
Let's go check it out up close.
Standing close to the majestic Sphinx, you can see the intricate details of its weathered stone face and body. You take several photos, capturing the ancient craftsmanship that has withstood the test of time. The desert landscape stretches out behind the Sphinx, with the pyramids visible in the distance under a clear blue sky. What would you like to do next? Explore more of the pyramids, visit a nearby museum, or perhaps find a local place to enjoy some traditional Egyptian food? The choice is yours. You ask a nearby tour guide about the history of the Sphinx. The guide explains that the Great Sphinx of Giza is believed to be about 4,500 years old. Most scholars agree that it was built during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre around 2575 to 2465 BCE during the Old Kingdom of Egypt. The Sphinx, which has the body of a lion and the head of a man, likely represents Khafre himself and was part of his pyramid complex 21 Source, 22 Source. This ancient monument has been the subject of much debate among historians and archaeologists. Some theories even suggest it could be older due to the erosion patterns, but these views are less widely accepted. 21 Source. Now that you've taken your photos and learned a bit more about this incredible monument, what would you like to do next? Explore the pyramids, visit a nearby museum, or find a place to enjoy some traditional Egyptian cuisine? The adventure continues.
Yeah, I think Steve wanted to visit the pyramids, so let's go do that next. Oh, hey, see, we have a viewer. Feel free to comment if you want me to do anything silly, or if you want to explore, or if you want me to do anything interesting here. Kind of a little later in this, I want to go back in time and explore the creation of these structures. So that'll be really cool too. So yeah, if you want me to do anything, just leave a comment, and otherwise, I'll continue my journey here.
You now stand at the base of the Great Pyramid of Giza, marveling at its immense size and the massive limestone blocks that make up its structure. Tourists around you are exploring, some even climbing a few of the ancient stone steps. The pyramid looms tall against the clear blue sky, with a few wispy clouds adding to the picturesque scene. In the background, you can see smaller pyramids and hear guides sharing fascinating details with visitors. What would you like to do next? Climb a bit higher on the pyramid, listen to a guide for more historical insights, or explore one of the smaller pyramids? The adventure is yours to continue. You join a group gathered around a guide who begins to share fascinating details about the Great Pyramid of Giza. Here are some highlights from the guide's explanation. 1. Construction. The Great Pyramid, also known as the Pyramid of Khufu or Cheops, was constructed around 2580 to 2560 BCE during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom. It is the largest of the three pyramids on the Giza Plateau and originally stood at 146.6 meters, 481 feet, but now is about 138.8 meters, 455 feet, due to the loss of the outer casing stone's 21 source, 22 source. 2. Building techniques. The pyramid was built using approximately 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing between 2.5 to 15 tons. The exact methods of construction remain a topic of debate among historians, with theories ranging from the use of straight or circular ramps to more sophisticated lifting techniques you source. 3. Purpose. The pyramid served as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu and was part of a larger complex that included two mortuary temples, three smaller pyramids for Khufu's wives, and a series of mastabas for nobles. The complex also had a causeway and a valley temple, 22 source. 4. Interior chambers. Inside the pyramid, there are three known chambers: the king's chamber, the queen's chamber, and an unfinished chamber below ground level. The king's chamber houses a red granite sarcophagus, and the pyramid's internal passageways include the grand gallery, a steep and narrow corridor leading to the chamber's 21 source. 5. Astronomical alignment. The Great Pyramid is precisely aligned with the cardinal points of the compass. Its sides face true north, south, east, and west, showcasing the ancient Egyptians' advanced understanding of astronomy and engineering. 22 source. The guide finishes the talk, inviting questions and encouraging the group to explore further. What would you like to do next? Perhaps delve deeper into the pyramid's interior chambers, explore the smaller pyramids, or continue listening to more detailed accounts of the pyramid's construction and history.
So this is gonna be a little silly here. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna stop us from doing that. Okay. Seems like it doesn't usually let us do things that are really silly, although I guess I did get it to let me try to, like, grab some feathers and try to fly like a bird in the Hawaii vacation. I grabbed some feathers from one of the vendors like, people were laughing at me in the story or whatever, so okay, so let's go visit the chambers. Oh, I gotta hit stop recording, I guess. Let me try that again. This should actually be pretty fascinating to see. I'm not sure if there's actually a way in. Like I thought there, well, maybe there is, but I thought there's like a vent to it or something effectively.
You make your way into the dimly lit interior chambers of the Great Pyramid of Giza. The passageways are narrow and lined with massive stone blocks, creating a cool and slightly eerie atmosphere. The Grand Gallery, a steep ascending corridor, stands out with its smooth, precisely cut stones. Tourists around you use flashlights to illuminate their path, while a guide points out significant features and shares intriguing details about the pyramid's construction and purpose. As you explore, you notice the impressive engineering skills of the ancient Egyptians, evident in the perfectly aligned stone blocks and the architectural precision of the chambers and passageways. The journey through these ancient corridors gives a profound sense of stepping back in time, experiencing firsthand the mysteries and grandeur of one of the world's most iconic structures. What would you like to do next? Continue exploring deeper into the pyramid, listen to more historical insights from the guide, or perhaps take a break and reflect on your adventure so far. The choice is yours.
Should have probably been like ask a guide what are the chambers. Let's see.
The Great Pyramid of Giza contains several key chambers and passageways, each with its own significance. 1. King's Chamber. This is the main burial located near the center of the pyramid. It houses a red granite sarcophagus, which is believed to have held the remains of Pharaoh Khufu. The chamber is constructed from large granite blocks and has a flat ceiling, 21 source, 22 source. Number 2. Queen's Chamber. Despite its name, this chamber likely did not serve as the burial place for a queen. It is smaller than the king's chamber and located lower within the pyramid. The purpose of this chamber is still debated, with some theories suggesting it had a symbolic or religious function, 20 he wants, 22 source. 3. Grand Gallery. This is a steeply inclined corridor that leads up to the king's chamber. It is notable for its high, corbel vaulted ceiling and precise stone construction. The gallery is about 8.6 meters high and 46.6 meters long, creating an awe-inspiring passage within the pyramid 21 source. 4. Descending Passage. This passage leads from the entrance of the pyramid down to the subterranean chamber and is characterized by its steep downward slope. The passage is about 105 meters long and connects to various other parts of the pyramid's interior, 22 source. 5. Subterranean Chamber. Located beneath the base of the pyramid, this unfinished chamber was cut into the bedrock. Its exact purpose remains uncertain, but it might have been intended as an earlier burial chamber or for some other ceremonial use 21 source. 6. Ascending Passage. Connecting the descending passage to the Grand Gallery. This passage rises steeply and is about 39 meters long. It provides access to the upper chambers from the lower levels of the pyramid 21 source. These chambers and passageways showcase the extraordinary engineering and architectural skills of the ancient Egyptians and continue to fascinate researchers and visitors alike. Would you like to explore a specific chamber further, or perhaps learn about another aspect of the Great Pyramid?
Do y'all have any preferences on where to go here? If not, I'll just go ahead and I'll probably just do them in order here. Or if you want to do anything funny, let me know. Or have any other ideas as we continue, let me know. And otherwise, I'll continue doing what I want to do here. Do you want to make it interactive too? So, yeah, let's go visit the King's Chamber. And there's a Queen's Chamber, and what's the other one? Let's see. Subterranean and Grand Gallery. Okay. Curious what these look like. I'm not really sure.
You enter the King's Chamber within the Great Pyramid of Giza. The chamber is constructed with massive, smooth granite blocks that create an awe-inspiring atmosphere. Dim lighting and the glow of flashlights reveal the chamber's precise craftsmanship. In the center of the chamber rests the red granite sarcophagus, which once held the remains of Pharaoh Khufu. The walls of the king's chamber are made of enormous granite blocks, carefully cut and fitted together with remarkable precision. The flat ceiling is composed of 9 massive granite slabs, weighing an estimated 400 tons in total. The atmosphere inside is quiet and reverent, emphasizing the ancient and sacred nature of this burial chamber. As you stand in the chamber, you can truly appreciate the engineering marvel that is the Great Pyramid. Would you like to delve deeper into the history and significance of the King's Chamber, explore another part of the pyramid, or perhaps move on to a different location in Egypt? The adventure continues. You enter the Queen's Chamber inside the Great Pyramid of Giza. This chamber is smaller and simpler in construction compared to the King's Chamber, but it holds its own intriguing mysteries. The walls are lined with smooth limestone blocks, and there are niches in the walls that add to the chamber's enigmatic purpose. Tourists around you use flashlights to explore the space, while a guide explains some of the theories about the chamber's function. Despite its name, it's unlikely that the queen's chamber was used as a burial place for a queen. Some suggest it had a symbolic or religious role, possibly intended for the pharaoh's ka, spirit, or as a storage room for the pharaoh's treasures and possessions. The guide points out the northern and southern shafts that extend from the chamber, speculating on their purpose, which remains a topic of debate among scholars. The atmosphere inside the chamber is calm and intriguing, highlighting the ancient Egyptians' complex and often mysterious beliefs and practices. Would you like to explore more of the pyramid, ask the guide further questions, or perhaps venture to another historic site in Egypt? The adventure continues. You step into the Grand Gallery, a steeply ascending corridor that stretches high above you, showcasing the impressive engineering skills of the ancient Egyptians. The gallery is lined with smooth, precisely cut stone blocks, and the corbel vaulted ceiling adds to the grandeur of the space. Flashlights from fellow tourists illuminate the path, revealing the gallery's remarkable construction. The Grand Gallery is about 8.6 meters, 28 feet, high, and 46.6 meters, 153 feet, long. It serves as a passageway connecting the lower parts of the pyramid to the king's chamber. The steep incline and the sheer size of the gallery make it one of the most awe-inspiring parts of the pyramid's interior. As you walk through the gallery, the atmosphere feels both grand and mysterious, filled with the echoes of ancient history. What would you like to do next? Explore further into the gallery, ask the guide more questions about its construction and purpose, or venture to another part of the pyramid. The adventure can.
And one thing I was thinking about, it'd be kind of cool to make the images in first person view, maybe. Although I do kind of like the. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it like this because it's kind of cool to. Yeah, I think this way it's kind of cool, but yeah, I'd like to get your opinion. Should I change it to like first person view, like what it look like if you're looking at it, or just let it do as it wants, effectively?
You descend into the subterranean chamber of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Unlike the more polished upper chambers, this chamber is unfinished and rough hewn, giving it an eerie and ancient atmosphere. The walls and floor are uneven, revealing the raw stone from which it was carved. The dim lighting from tourists' flashlights adds to the mysterious ambiance of this lesser known part of the pyramid. The subterranean chamber lies beneath the base of the pyramid, and its purpose remains uncertain. Some theories suggest it was intended as an earlier burial chamber, while others propose it was meant for ceremonial or storage purposes. The guide explains these theories, adding depth to your understanding of the pyramid's complex history and construction. Would you like to continue exploring more of the pyramid? Ask further questions about its construction, or perhaps venture to another historical site in Egypt. The adventure is still unfolding.
And do you have any pyramids you want to visit? If not, maybe I'll go back in time. So I'll read this. I'll let it read this. So feel free to comment if you want to visit one of these.
Egypt is home to many fascinating pyramids beyond the Great Pyramid of Giza. Here are some of the notable ones. 1. Pyramid of Khafre, Located on the Giza Plateau, this pyramid is the second tallest and was built for Pharaoh Khafre, Khufu's son. It's easily recognizable due to the remnants of the original casing stones at its peak. 2. Pyramid of Menkaure. The smallest of the three main pyramids at Giza, this pyramid was built for Pharaoh Menkaure. It is distinguished by its smaller size and the intricate mortuary and valley temples associated with it. 3. Step Pyramid of Djoser. Located in Saqqara, this pyramid is considered the oldest known pyramid in Egypt. Designed by the architect Imhotep for Pharaoh Djoser, it represents a significant architectural innovation, transitioning from traditional mastabas to a stepped structure. 4. Bent Pyramid. Found in Dashur, this pyramid is notable for its unique shape with a change in angle partway up. It was built for Pharaoh Sneferu and is an important example of early pyramid construction techniques. 5. Red Pyramid. Also located in Dashur and built by Sneferu, the Red Pyramid is named for the reddish hue of its limestone blocks. It is considered the first successful attempt at constructing a smooth-sided pyramid. 6. Pyramid of Userkaf. Located in Saqqara, this pyramid was built for Pharaoh Userkaf, the founder of the 5th dynasty. It showcases the continued development of pyramid construction during this period. 7. Pyramid of Teti. Also in Saqqara, this pyramid was constructed for Pharaoh Teti, the first ruler of the 6th dynasty. Although not as well preserved, it includes significant burial chambers and inscriptions. 8. Meidum Pyramid. Located in Meidum, this pyramid is often attributed to Pharaoh Sneferu. It initially started as a step pyramid, but was later transformed into a smooth-sided pyramid, although it partially collapsed during construction. These pyramids reflect the evolution of Egyptian architectural and engineering techniques over the centuries, showcasing the ingenuity and ambition of ancient Egyptian civilization. 22 source. Would you like to explore more about a specific pyramid or another historical site in Egypt?
Okay, so yeah, I'll give y'all a little chance to comment here, and yeah, feel free to comment in the middle of things here too. But yeah, if you want to go or wherever you want to go, let me know. Or if you want me to go ahead and go back in time now, let me know. See when the interesting time to go back to the while I'm waiting, while I'm checking. Forgot what year. I would like to go to like when the Sphinx was almost made. Which I could just tell it that. Let's see, where was the? I may just ask it again. Okay, so let's go back to in time to 2465, or how about 2467? I guess where it's getting done. Like BC versus BCE, because they're effectively trying to get rid of Christ in the BCE. I think before Common era versus before Christ. I like before Christ. That's what we founded it on. Oh, this is cool now.
You find yourself on the Giza Plateau in 2467 BC during the construction of the Great Pyramid of Khufu. The site is bustling with activity as thousands of workers haul massive limestone blocks using wooden sledges and ropes. Overseers are directing the laborers, while craftsmen shape stones and prepare them for placement. The nearly finished pyramid towers over the site, with scaffolding and ramps visible, showcasing the monumental scale of the project. In the background, the Nile River flows serenely, surrounded by fertile fields and simple mud brick houses. The bright sun illuminates the scene, highlighting the grandeur and ambition of this ancient construction effort. As you observe this awe inspiring moment in history, you can feel the determination and skill that went into building one of the most iconic structures in the world. What would you like to do next? Perhaps explore more of the construction site, interact with the workers and overseers, or learn more about the daily life and culture of ancient Egypt during this time. The adventure continues. You approach a group of workers taking a brief break from their labor. They are a mix of skilled laborers, craftsmen, and farmers drafted during the off season from agriculture. They seem surprised but curious about your presence, and you start a conversation about their daily lives. Daily life of pyramid workers. 1. Work schedule. The workers explain that they follow a rigorous schedule, working in shifts throughout the day. They typically work 10 days straight, followed by a day of rest. The construction process is meticulously organized, with teams responsible for different tasks such as hauling stones, shaping blocks, or constructing ramps 21 source, 22 source. 2. Living conditions. The workers live in nearby villages built specifically for the labor force. These villages have basic mud brick houses, communal kitchens, and even medical facilities. The living quarters are humble, but the workers receive regular rations of food and beer, which helps sustain them through the physically demanding work. 21 source, 22 source. Diet. Their diet consists mainly of bread, onions, garlic, fish, and occasionally meat. Beer is a staple, providing both hydration and nutrition. The workers share their meals in communal dining areas, fostering a sense of community and camaraderie among them. 21 source, 22 source. 4. Social structure. The workforce is organized into hierarchical teams, each led by a foreman who reports to higher ranking officials. This structure ensures efficiency and coordination across the massive construction site. The workers respect their leaders, but also share a sense of pride and accomplishment in contributing to such a grand project. 21 dive source, 22 of source. 5. Health and safety. Despite the hard work, the workers have access to medical care. Injuries and ailments are treated by skilled physicians who use a combination of herbal remedies and early forms of surgery. The workers are aware of the risks involved, but they are motivated by a combination of duty, religious beliefs, and the promise of an afterlife reward. 20 source, 22 source. Conversation highlights. One worker, a young stone mason, tells you about the pride he feels in shaping the stones that will become part of the pyramid. An older laborer, responsible for hauling stones, shares stories of his family and how working on the pyramid has allowed him to provide for them during the annual flooding of the Nile when farming is impossible. Another worker, a skilled craftsman, talks about the precision required in their work and the advanced tools they use. He describes how copper chisels, wooden mallets, and stone hammers are essential in shaping the massive limestone blocks. Conclusion. The workers appreciate your interest in their lives and the monumental task they are undertaking. Their stories reflect a blend of hard work, community spirit, and deep cultural and religious motivations. Would you like to delve deeper into any specific aspect of their lives, explore another part of the construction site, or perhaps visit a different historical location?
Nice. It is making an image of it. I'd like to see what we think the Sphinx looked like back then, what it looked like during construction and stuff. Actually, it looks a little weathered there still. It doesn't look like it's brand new.
You arrive at the construction site of the Great Sphinx of Giza in 2467 BC. The scene is bustling with activity as workers meticulously carve the massive limestone structure. Scaffolding surrounds the Sphinx, and various tools like chisels, hammers, and wooden mallets are scattered around. The head, adorned with a pharaoh's headdress, is taking shape, while the body of a lion is still being refined. The workers demonstrate incredible skill and dedication, shaping the stone with precision. Overseers direct the laborers, ensuring every detail aligns with the grand vision for this iconic monument. The Giza Plateau, with the nearly finished pyramids and the distant Nile River, provides a stunning backdrop to this historic construction project. As you observe the scene, the sun shines brightly, highlighting the scale and ambition of the Sphinx. This moment captures the determination and craftsmanship of the ancient Egyptians. Would you like to interact with the workers and learn more about the techniques used in carving the Sphinx? Explore another part of the site? Or perhaps venture to a different historical location? The adventure continues.
Yeah, I thought I just saw something happen at the top there. I'm not sure if y'all commented. If you did, I missed it there. If you could comment again, if you did, on what you want to do, and if not, I'll just continue on my own journey here, basically with y'all too. Guess can't do that, and if you go there in real life, you can't travel back and forth in time. It probably would really be cool to go there in real life, but it's cool to be able to do this virtually though.
You now stand before the completed Great Sphinx of Giza around 2450 BC. The statue, with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh wearing a headdress, is in pristine condition. Its smooth, intact surfaces and detailed features reflect the extraordinary craftsmanship of the ancient Egyptians. The Sphinx stands majestically on the Giza Plateau, with the nearby pyramids and the Nile River visible in the background. The sun shines brightly, casting shadows that accentuate the grandeur of this magnificent monument. The Sphinx is now a symbol of pharaonic power and divine protection, guarding the pyramid complex and serving as a testament to the skill and ingenuity of its creators. What would you like to do next? Explore more of the Giza Plateau, learn about other aspects of ancient Egyptian culture, or perhaps visit another historical location in a different time period. The adventure continues.
Do y'all have any ideas now? Or would y'all even like a whole different vacation? Like we can think we've seen a lot of what we have here. Maybe we can go back to the current time and explore the remaining pyramids here. Maybe I'll pick one of them and explore that. Hey, we can let it recommend one. Let's do that. go and read it. Let it read it here. So yeah, let's go visit that one.
For a truly fascinating and varied experience, I recommend exploring the Step Pyramid of Djoser in Saqqara. Here are some reasons why it stands out. Step Pyramid of Djoser. 1. Historical significance. The Step Pyramid is the oldest known pyramid in Egypt, built around 26-7 to 2650 BC during the Third Dynasty for Pharaoh Djoser. It marks a significant innovation in ancient Egyptian architecture, transitioning from traditional mastabas, flat roof tombs, to a step structure designed by the architect Imhotep 22 Source. 2. Architectural innovation. Imhotep's design represents the first large-scale cut stone construction. The pyramid originally stood 62 meters, 204 feet high, and consists of 6-step layers, each diminishing in size as they ascend. This pioneering structure set the precedent for future pyramid designs. 22 Source. 3. Complex surroundings. The pyramid is part of a larger mortuary complex that includes temples, courtyards, and other structures. The complex is surrounded by a massive stone wall with 13 false doors and one true entrance, reflecting the architectural and symbolic innovations of the time. 21 Source. 4. Exploration opportunities. Recently restored and reopened to the public, the Step Pyramid allows visitors to explore its interior passages and burial chambers, providing a more hands-on experience of ancient Egyptian engineering. You can also walk through the surrounding complex, gaining insight into the religious and cultural practices of the period. 21 Source, 22 Source. 5. Less crowded. Unlike the heavily visited Giza pyramids, Saqqara offers a quieter and more immersive experience. This allows for a deeper connection with the site and its history, making your visit both educational and contemplative. Visiting tips. Consider hiring a knowledgeable guide who can provide detailed historical context and point out significant architectural features. Timing. Visit early in the morning or late in the afternoon to avoid the midday heat and crowds. Nearby attractions. While in Saqqara, you can also visit other nearby pyramids and tombs, such as the Pyramid of Teti and the Mastaba of Ti, which offer additional insights into ancient Egyptian burial practices and art. Conclusion. Exploring the Step Pyramid of Djoser in Saqqara provides a unique and comprehensive glimpse into the early stages of pyramid construction and the rich cultural history of ancient Egypt. It's an ideal choice for those seeking a blend of architectural marvel, historical significance, and a less crowded experience. Would you like more details on planning a visit, or perhaps explore another historical site in Egypt? The adventure continues.
That's interesting. So I guess I think it could actually help you plan a visit in real life too. That's cool. But I'll stick to virtually visiting for now. Have to have a lot more money and well, with my dizziness thing that probably won't be able to go see it in real life. But I'm really enjoying doing this. So I think it's done.
You arrive at the impressive Step Pyramid of Djoser in Saqqara, Egypt. The pyramid stands prominently against the desert landscape, its large, stepped limestone structure reflecting the ingenuity of ancient Egyptian architecture. Tourists are exploring the site, walking around the pyramid, and taking photos. The surrounding complex includes various temples and courtyards, adorned with detailed stone carvings. The sky is clear and blue, providing the perfect backdrop for this historic site. The Step Pyramid, designed by the architect Imhotep, is the oldest known pyramid in Egypt and represents a significant advancement in construction techniques. As you walk around the pyramid and its complex, you can feel the history emanating from the ancient stones. What would you like to do next? Explore the interior of the pyramid, visit the surrounding temples and courtyards, or perhaps learn more about the significance and history of this architectural marvel. The adventure continues. You walk towards one of the surrounding temples in the Step Pyramid complex. The temple is constructed from limestone and adorned with intricate stone carvings that depict ancient Egyptian gods and pharaohs. Tourists are scattered around, admiring the detailed artwork and taking photos. The entrance features tall columns and a grand doorway leading into a dimly lit interior, inviting exploration. The sun casts shadows across the carvings, highlighting the exceptional craftsmanship of the ancient artisans and adding a sense of reverence to the scene. Inside the temple, you can see more detailed carvings and possibly remnants of paint that once colored the walls. As you explore the temple, you gain a deeper appreciation for the religious and cultural significance of these structures to the ancient Egyptians. Would you like to delve deeper into the history of this temple, explore another part of the Saqqara complex, or perhaps visit another historical site? The adventure continues.
Well, let's do take a picture. I'm probably gonna start wrapping up here pretty soon. If y'all have anything cool you want to do, I do want to explore the interior of this place too. If y'all have anything y'all want to do, let me know in the comments.
You take a closer look at the intricate stone carvings on the temple walls at the Step Pyramid of Djoser complex. The carvings depict ancient Egyptian gods and pharaohs in traditional poses, accompanied by hieroglyphics and symbolic imagery. Despite the weathered surface of the limestone, the skilled craftsmanship of the ancient artisans is still evident. The carvings are detailed, showcasing figures with distinctive headdresses, staffs, and other royal regalia. Hieroglyphics tell stories of divine protection, royal decrees, and religious rituals. Tourists around you are also captivated, taking photos and closely examining the artwork. This close up view highlights the depth and texture of the carvings, providing a tangible connection to the ancient past. Would you like to explore more detailed aspects of the carvings, visit another part of the Saqqara complex, or perhaps head to a different historical site? The adventure continues.
Man, I was just thinking Israel would be a really cool place to like walk where Jesus walked. Man, that'd be really cool. I may do that. I think I'll do that in one of these. If y'all have any other vacation ideas, let me know.
You step into the interior of the Step Pyramid of Djoser, navigating a series of narrow, dimly lit passageways made of large stone blocks. The cool, slightly eerie atmosphere enhances the sense of ancient mystery that permeates the pyramid. Tourists around you use flashlights to reveal intricate carvings and hieroglyphics on the walls, providing a glimpse into the lives and beliefs of the ancient Egyptians. The passageways wind through the pyramid, leading to various chambers, including the central burial chamber of Pharaoh Djoser. This chamber was the final resting place of the pharaoh, and it still holds an aura of reverence and historical significance. The craftsmanship of the stonework and the precision of the hieroglyphics reflect the advanced skills and dedication of the workers who built this monumental structure under the guidance of the architect Imhotep. As you explore the pyramid's interior, you can almost hear the echoes of the past, imagining the ancient rituals and ceremonies that once took place within these walls. Would you like to delve deeper into any specific part of the pyramid, learn more about its construction and history, or perhaps visit another significant location within the Saqqara complex? You ask a nearby guide to explain the different parts of the step pyramid of Djoser. Here are the main components. Main components of the step pyramid of Djoser. 1. Pyramid structure. The step pyramid itself is composed of 6 mastaba-like layers, each one smaller than the one beneath it, creating a step-like appearance. This innovative design was the first of its kind and marked a significant evolution in pyramid construction 22 source. 2. Burial chamber. Located beneath the pyramid, the burial chamber was intended for Pharaoh Djoser. It was accessed through a series of descending passages and was intended to be the pharaoh's final resting place. The chamber itself is made of granite and has an elaborate locking system to protect the burial goods 20 source. 3. Subterranean galleries. Below the pyramid, there is an extensive network of subterranean galleries and tunnels that extend over 5.7 kilometers,
Wow.
3.5 miles. These galleries house the burial goods and offerings, and some contain scenes depicting the pharaoh's accomplishments 22 source. 4. Mortuary temple. Adjacent to the pyramid is the mortuary temple, where rituals and offerings to the pharaoh's spirit were conducted. This temple played a crucial role in the ancient Egyptians' beliefs about the afterlife and ensured the king's safe passage to the afterlife. 22 source. 5. Serdab. The Serdab is a small enclosed chamber within the mortuary complex that contained a statue of Djoser. This statue was believed to house the Ka, or spirit, of the pharaoh, allowing him to observe the rituals performed in his honor through small openings in the Serdab. 22 source. 6. Courtyards and Hebsed Court. The complex includes several courtyards, the most significant being the Hebsed Court. This court was used for the Hebsed festival, a ritual intended to rejuvenate the pharaoh's strength and demonstrate his continued ability to rule. 22 source. 7. South Tomb. Located south of the pyramid, the South Tomb is another structure that mirrors the layout of the main pyramid. It is thought to have symbolic significance related to the pharaoh's Ka and the afterlife, although its exact purpose remains debated. 22 source. 8. Enclosure wall. Surrounding the entire complex is a massive enclosure wall with 13 false doors and one real entrance. This wall was designed to protect the complex and create a sacred space for the rituals performed within 20 source. Conclusion. The step pyramid of Djoser is not just a singular structure, but a complex of interconnected elements that together form a sophisticated mortuary complex. Each part of the complex had a specific purpose in ancient Egyptian funerary practices, highlighting their deep religious and cultural significance. Would you like to explore any of these components further, or perhaps learn about another aspect of ancient Egyptian history? The adventure continues. I recommend visiting the subterranean galleries of the Step Pyramid of Djoser. These galleries are fascinating for several reasons. Why the subterranean galleries? 1. Architectural complexity. The galleries extend over 5.7 kilometers, 3.5 miles beneath the pyramid, showcasing the ancient Egyptians' advanced engineering and architectural skills. The network of tunnels and chambers is extensive and intricate, highlighting their sophisticated construction techniques. 22 source. 2. Historical significance. These underground galleries housed burial goods, offerings, and inscriptions that provide valuable insights into the life and reign of Pharaoh Djoser. They include scenes depicting the pharaoh's accomplishments and various aspects of ancient Egyptian life, offering a direct link to their history and culture. 3. Mysterious artifacts. The galleries have yielded numerous artifacts, including pottery, tools, and remnants of burial items. These discoveries help archaeologists and historians piece together details about the daily life, religious practices, and technological advancements of ancient Egypt. 22 source. 4. Religious and symbolic importance. The subterranean chambers were integral to the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. They were designed to protect and preserve the king's body and his ka, ensuring his safe passage and eternal life. This spiritual aspect adds a layer of reverence and mystery to the site. 22 source. 5. Exclusive exploration. Visiting the subterranean galleries offers a more exclusive and immersive experience compared to the more well-known parts of the complex. The atmosphere is cool and slightly eerie, providing a unique adventure that contrasts with the grand structures above ground. 22 source. Conclusion. The subterranean galleries provide a unique blend of architectural ingenuity, historical richness, and spiritual significance. Exploring these underground chambers allows you to delve deeper into the mysteries of ancient Egyptian civilization and gain a profound appreciation for their achievements. Would you like to explore the subterranean galleries further? Learn more about the artifacts found there? Or perhaps visit another part of the Saqqara complex? The adventure continues.
Well, we're getting a thunderstorm here. So, yep, 1,000 years into the future. See what it thinks would happen here. Oh, actually, I want to go to 3000 AD. Let's do that.
You arrive in the year 3000 AD and witness the Great Sphinx of Giza as it stands amidst the passage of millennia. The limestone statue is heavily weathered and eroded, with much of the face and body showing significant deterioration. The nose is completely gone, and deep cracks and chips cover the surface. The area around the Sphinx is a fascinating mix of ancient ruins and modern preservation structures. Advanced technology is used to preserve what remains of the Sphinx and the pyramids, blending ancient history with futuristic elements. The pyramids themselves show similar signs of aging and erosion, but continue to stand tall, testament to their enduring legacy. This scene highlights the relentless power of natural forces and the ongoing efforts to preserve these monumental relics of ancient civilization. Would you like to explore the preservation techniques used in this future era, learn more about the changes to the surrounding landscape, or perhaps visit another historical site or time period? The adventure continues. You arrive in the year 5000 AD and see the Great Sphinx of Giza. The limestone statue is severely deteriorated, with large portions of the face and body crumbled away. Despite this, the site is a fascinating blend of ancient ruins and highly advanced preservation and archaeological technology. The pyramids in the background are also heavily eroded, but still standing, their silhouette a testament to the durability of ancient engineering. The scene includes futuristic structures integrated with the preservation efforts, showcasing a seamless combination of ancient history and advanced technology. The desert landscape remains, though some areas have been adapted for modern use, highlighting human ingenuity in preserving historical heritage. Would you like to delve into the futuristic preservation techniques? Explore how the surrounding area has adapted over time, or perhaps travel to another historical site or time period?
Curious how long they're expected to last. Maybe we can ask it, but
In the year 10,000 AD, the Great Sphinx of Giza and the pyramids stand as heavily deteriorated relics of a bygone era. Large portions of the structures are missing, and the original shapes are barely recognizable due to millennia of erosion. Despite this advanced state of decay, the area is surrounded by highly advanced preservation and archaeological technology, with futuristic structures and devices meticulously maintaining what remains. The desert landscape has evolved, with certain areas adapted for modern human use, reflecting a seamless blend of ancient history and advanced technology. This scene underscores the enduring legacy of these monuments, highlighting humanity's continuous efforts to preserve and honor its heritage despite the relentless passage of time. Would you like to explore the specific preservation technologies used, learn more about the changes to the surrounding environment, or perhaps visit another historical period or location? The adventure continues. The Great Sphinx of Giza and the pyramids have already stood for over 4,500 years, and their future longevity largely depends on ongoing preservation efforts and environmental factors. Durability and preservation. The Great Sphinx, made of limestone, has been particularly susceptible to erosion from wind, sand, and pollution. Restoration efforts have been ongoing since the mid 1900s, but these have sometimes caused additional damage. As of now, the Sphinx continues to deteriorate, although advanced technology in the future might help mitigate this process. 137 source, 138 source. The pyramids, built from massive stone blocks, have fared better, but also show signs of aging. They were originally encased in smooth Tura limestone, which has mostly eroded away, exposing the rough core stones. Despite this, the basic structure of the pyramids remains largely intact due to their sheer size and the quality of their construction. 136 source, 139 future outlook. In the far future, like the year 10,000 AD, the Sphinx and the pyramids could be significantly more eroded and damaged, possibly with large portions missing and shapes barely recognizable. However, with the integration of highly advanced preservation and archaeological technology, it's conceivable that efforts will continue to maintain and protect these ancient monuments as much as possible. The fusion of ancient ruins with futuristic technology will likely characterize the landscape, highlighting both the fragility and resilience of these historic structures. 137.8 Source. The future of these monuments hinges on continued and improved preservation methods, addressing environmental challenges, and perhaps even new technologies yet to be developed. Would you like to explore more about these preservation techniques, or perhaps venture to another historical or future period? The adventure continues.
Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here and go to bed. And thank y'all for joining me on this vacation. Feel free to comment after this goes up. Feel free to comment on like any other vacations you'd like to take, or maybe revisit here and revisit any of the other pyramids or anything else here. So, yep, thank y'all for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Have a great night or day.